This is Nissan's fantastic 350Z Roadster, a car we on Fifth Gear absolutely love.
And this is Santapod Raceway in Northampton.
And these are a bunch of the UK's top drift cars and their owners, and those ingredients are going to make a lot of donuts.
Now, the 350Z might not have the 350 horsepower its name suggests, but rear-wheel drive and 280 brake is plenty for a bit of drifting. But I'm not interested in that today. I'm in the mood to set a new world record. Oh yes.
Today, these drifters will be using their tyre smoking skills for one specific purpose: to set the record for the most number of cars simultaneously doing donuts. To be eligible for the record, all the cars must be donuting for at least 10 seconds, and I'll be participating in the 350Z, although the organisers said they'd have preferred TIFF.
Oh dear. Getting a car to donut isn't actually as easy as you might think. First of all, you need a car with rear-wheel drive and preferably a limited slip diff. And it's not just about dumping the clutch on full lock and revving the nuts off it. You need to feather the throttle so that you lose grip at the back wheels, but you don't lose control. It's harder than you reckon. This guy's actually quite good. You ran over my foot. Yeah, you did.
I must have been close though. I must have been close.
I'm all right, I'm all right.
Now carrying a serious injury to my foot, it was imperative I got some expert advice.
So, James, you look, as I do, like a man who likes donuts. What are the tricks? What should I be doing?
Basically, just give it lots of gas, lots of angle on the steering, and then you just control it with your right foot. You don't really do a lot with the steering wheel other than just little adjustments.
Just feather the throttle and keep it going.
Feather the throttle, pump the throttle, depends what your personal preference is. I start off pumping the throttle, and then once I know the rear tyres are good and slickish and the rubber's a bit melted, then I'll just go smooth, and at that point it's simple.
So what do these are all drift cars, yeah?
Yes.
So what do they have that makes it different from a road car?
See, a road car has to act normally on the road, so when you turn a circle, like turning out of a junction, your inside wheel goes less far than the outside one. So you have what's called a differential to allow that wheel to go further. Well, we don't want that. We want the wheels to spin pretty much together. So we have locking diffs. So the minute you've got power applied or you let off the power, they literally just grip solid, and then that makes the wheels spin together as one.
Good drift car would be Nissan Skyline, Nissan 200SX, rear-wheel drive Corolla, and then you have your cheaper market, which would be Ford Sierra. You can see one tearing around there. Yeah. So basically wants this relatively tunable rear-wheel drive car.
I was going to be at a slight disadvantage because our 350Z was totally standard with none of those fancy diffs. So the experts recommended overinflating the tyres to help them spin up more easily. Although some were spinning their tyres so much, they exploded with catastrophic results.
Hey! That was his entire front bumper, just gone. Of course, there are issues with drifting, namely the fact that this happens to your rear tyres. And that. Completely trashed.
As the big moment got nearer, the guys took the opportunity to do some last-minute practice, mostly around girls in really short skirts. Because this record attempt was going to involve over 20 cars donuting at the same time, each competitor first had to prove that they could donut in a confined space, including me. But despite my foot injury, bog standard car and the fact I'm not TIFF, everything went well.
So the judges have checked me out and they reckon that I can perform a donut without killing everybody in the vicinity. So we're up. The World Donut Record 2006.
After a safety briefing, we were ready to go.
Bagsy and edge, Bagsy and edge.
This was either going to be a glorious triumph of delicate car control, or a 22-car pirouetting pile-up.
This is going to be mental.
We've done it! 22 cars donutting simultaneously for 15 seconds. And a few of the lads celebrated by doing some more donuts.